Lords of the Fallen, like many dark fantasy action RPGs before it, limits you to only a handful of healing items between rests. Called Sanguinarix, the game starts you out with only 3. But fear not, you can increase the amount of charges and the item's effectiveness through hidden items called Saintly Quintessences. This is only possible after defeating the first major boss, Pieta, she of Blessed Renewal. Once you overcome her, you'll be able to upgrade when speaking to her within Skyrest Bridge. As Lords of the Fallen features a sprawling, labyrinthine world to explore, you may be worried you've missed a quintessence or two. If that's the case, we've got you covered to make sure you find them all. Likely the third Saintly Quintessence you'll find comes after the gruesome Congregator of Flesh boss fight. This is quite a bit further into the game from the last Quintessence, requiring you to navigate the perilous Pilgrim's Perch to reach the Forsaken Fen where the Quintessence resides. If you haven't fallen into a blood-stained pit with a grotesque monster trying to feast on you, don't worry about this Quintessence yet. But if you have, we've got you covered. It's a tricky one to find. When you enter the Forsaken Fen after defeating the Congregator of Flesh, you'll come to a vestige to rest out with Byron, a hammer-wielding man with a Scottish accent hanging out nearby.
Onwards you march, eh? I hope it's not for any kind of glory.
To the left, you'll find a narrow path that leads to a locked door. More on that later. For now, navigate the swamp filled with headless ghouls behind Byron until you see a massive tree root forming a bridge up to the left. Follow it to unlock the door back to the vestige, which will be helpful when trying to get the Quintessence. Head back out into the swamp monster-infested area, keeping in mind that most enemies here can poison you. You'll see a hut in the middle of a pond surrounded by bridges. By now, you likely know that if you shift to the Umbral Realm, bodies of water disappear, revealing secrets beneath. Facing away from the vestige point, the Saintly Quintessence is located beneath the water in the far back right corner. You'll have to defeat the umbral fairy creature in order to soulflay the bloated corpse hanging from the wall, revealing the Quintessence. Bring it back to Pieta at Skyrest Bridge to boost your Sanguinarix to plus 50% power and 5 charges. We hope this video helped you track down a valuable Saintly Quintessence. Be sure to check our previous Saintly Quintessence video to make sure you didn't miss the one that came before. And if you want to ensure you don't miss the next one, make sure to subscribe to Prima Games for our continued coverage on Lords of the Fallen.